going to be paiN to 2-0. I have a feeling I know the answer here, but do we want a map 3? Well, it's the Imperial fans out in force right now here in Rod Laver Arena. Map 2, it's Imperial to start on the CT side. Odds are against them now, but paiN potentially still can see this one go through to map 3 and have to do a bit more work.
There's a smoke to Annex. It's going to be a flash as well, just to try to get a little bit deeper over here, but Per getting close up behind him. Unbreakable wants to try to take a duel with one of these T's on outside.
He's going to isolate that 1v1, but run out of bullets just as PKL is about to drop. Now it's on to chelo, and he started well. Oh, chelo! Helped out by VINI and fallen. And now it's just down to Bigu. Nice couple of crisp taps and exactly the start to the map that Imperial would be needing.
paiN just trying to apply some pressure to outside to pull rotations off of ramp so that they can get down into lower, but Imperial were well ahead, well ready for that. As soon as paiN Gaming came down monster, they ran into the meat grinder. Big crossfire coming in there for Imperial, and now it only feels like a matter of time.
Well, Bigu not going to last much longer either, and that is a perfect pistol round for Imperial.
chelo's been huge for Imperial. The amount of times he comes in with a clutch 3K in one of these rounds. Super good grand final from him. Been enjoying it. He definitely kept them alive on Overpass. New addition. Definitely doing some good stuff. Remember watching him in Pro League, playing on some of the other Brazilian lineups.
I actually reckon he gets 3 there, by the way. If there wasn't someone taking that kill away from him.
So he would have got 4, you mean?
Sure. 1-0. And Fallen just doing a bit of aim prac on Outer. VINI there to swing as well off the contact. It's a pretty routine round in the end here for Imperial. They know where that last member is. It's gone very well. Not a single frag so far in the map for paiN. But that was a bit of a throwaway round.
Clean for Imperial though. Keeping their economy nice and strong. Fallen's instantly gone for the AWP. So only the 1 MP9. This is no bonus round in round number 3. Imperial want to go for this one. Throw everything that they have at it. paiN Gaming, on the other hand, pretty good util across the board. Going down to a Mach 10 on Bigu. Clean to see where he's off to. Maybe try and get down vent or something like that. Could be a quick one into uppers as well. No, straight out ramp here.
Fallen's going to be there to answer it, but he needs to go scurrying down the ramp. He knows it. He's got the assistance of Fur, if necessary. Just the MP9 in hand there, but close range angle. Not a bad one to play from.
paiN contained in ramp right now. One player in lobby. They're going to try and look for a frag in towards ladder base here. This is not a place you see T's go early in the round very often.
Yeah, chelo just max chilling on Outer though. Not really feeling under the pump just yet. And paiN actually reset. They've slowed things down. They're going to have a look back in toward lobby. They know that's still clear. They've got a player in there. But where do they go?
Not sure they're going to find much success heading over here. A lot of off angles to deal with.
Yeah, this is a cheeky one from chelo, that's for sure. Bigu, he's checked it. He thinks he's checked it at least, but is he going to really hard check it? Yes, he will. Maybe knowing the tendencies of chelo, but still going to go the way of that CT player. It's a 1-for-1 in the end, but that is not good enough for Imperial when they're at a numbers deficit.
Cole's trying to creep through the smoke. Bolts is all over that. Positionally, Imperial one step ahead. Zevy's going to try to creep outdoor and be a bit of a difference maker here, but off angle from VINI should catch him. At least goes 1-for-1 and firm now behind PKL. That's an easy round for Imperial.
3-0. Great start to the map for Imperial. Do see that slow creep kind of playstyle coming through once again. paiN on that T side. Really not sending it into any of the bomb sites early on in the piece at least.
Fallen starting out on ramp. First gun round. Already got an AWP out early, so I'm keen to see this man get mobile. I'm keen to see him get up in the face of the opponent. Maybe some hut pushes with the AWP, maybe straight up radio. Bit more shotgun AWPing from Fallen. He's been in some good form this tournament, so I'd love to see him show that resurgence to his old form. Bigu.
Great nade.
Hero AK in this round, but not much investment outside of that from paiN Gaming. Just a couple of upgraded pistols. They're looking for economic damage.
Zevy must have been hungry. He really ate that one.
Yeah, I could go for a bite, to be honest. A lot of good food in Melbourne. Should come visit Victoria.
It's true.
If you're not already here.
chelo, try and hang on to ramp. He's good enough to get a double. Don't know that paiN will be overly pleased with that. If it was a 1-for-1, then it would have been nice. But even despite the fact they've now got a gun in their hands, it's numbers deficit. Zevy's 12 rather, HP. M4 that was picked up at ramp.
Bolts in lower. Might not even be tested if they go and try to wrap in towards ladder base on Fallen, but the flash is not good enough to catch him. paiN gonna scurry away, I was gonna say, but they want to keep challenging Fallen. Well, he's not missing a thing, Jordan. I wouldn't keep peeking this man.
No.
Unless I have a death wish.
Hardzao looks like he's going to give it another crack. Actually wants the AK. Can't really get out of ramp here, though. You've even got a player down in toward the B site that's going to be watching. Ooh. That is a crisp raw adjustment from hardzao.
A bit of spray control. Cycling through all the smokes that he can find now. Smoke onto windows, smoke onto the middle of the site. That's a great post plant. Never mind. Not even allowed. VINI comes out, decon and cleans up.
Yep.
4 for Imperial, all reasonably clean. That's a great start. Good CT side economy. Fallen's looking like he's in great form with the AWP. So, like I said, I want to keep an eye on his positioning in this round. If he gets aggressive again, maybe pushes up hard or radio. Another gun round in from paiN Gaming here, though. Let's see what they got for us. This is a good map for them, so they're well and truly comfortable on this T side.
Yet to see it in this game yet. You get to see a little bit of it, in fact a lot of it, against Wings Up.
Movement from Fallen all the way on top of Warehouse. Very confident posturing.
Yeah, it's a ballsy play with the AWP as well. And that's going to work out okay for him. He's got the assistance.
Well, got a little bit of help he does on outside. Look at this though. Bigu's made his way down lowers from paiN Gaming. That gives an opportunity for paiN to maybe wrap through ramp and meet up with him later on. Fallen was on outside top Warehouse. He's repositioning into ramp. Fer getting aggressive as well. We're seeing all the old tropes of the SK core come out in this game.
I do like it from Fer. Gets around PKL. Probably not as much of a fan. And Zevy, it's going to have a look as Fer just jump spots back into T-spawn.
Bigu's been down here for a while admiring the scenery. Finally going to get involved in the action. They got to go ramp to link up with him if that's what paiN Gaming wants to do. Maybe they will go into uppers. They're headed towards Fallen though.
First spotted. Bigu's going to pick that kill up pretty quick smart. 3-on-3 now. Fallen this time unable to connect the killing blow, but did a lot of damage to hardzao. He's aware of the fact that lower is also dirty. He's really under pressure here. And Fallen not able to wind the clock back this time. It looked like it was.
2-on-2. Tap from Zevy after the smoke to decon. Worried about bolts flooding through it. Bigu still over towards fence side. A fair bit of control as chelo slowly wraps in through Megaton. Zevy still in transition, trying to get into a safer post-plant position. Finally gets into windows just in time.
No smoke available on the CT side right now. Both players will have a kit. chelo picks one up off the floor there. It's just a flash to get them into the site. Now a smoke has been secured for chelo. It's not on the bomb. It's at the doors. And he's going to watch control room and make sure there's no push coming through from there. They're going to have to just sit on that defuse. Maybe not. Zevy down now in a 1-on-2. Someone's got to sit it. Zevy going to take the peek from control room, win the round, spray the sticker on the way out as well. Who cares? First round on the board for paiN.
It was expensive though, has to be said. Lost absolutely everything in that one, so they're not going to be able to get an AWP in towards that next round for Zevy. Going to be pretty light on the util if they want to invest, unless they go down to Galil's. Imperial, on the other hand, have done a great job of building up their economy, and you saw it right at the end of the round there. chelo making sure he retains that AWP for Fallen.
Yeah. It's a bit of a shame for Fallen if he gets one more there. He becomes the hero, he wins the round, and continues to reinforce that he's been having a great map. I mean, 7-1, fantastic scoreline, but starting to see paiN making some inroads now.
Opportunity for paiN to reset that CT money here. Both teams kind of running a little lower on cash. This is what I wanted to see for Fallen. Can already see it. He's in the single zoom heading into hut. Wants to get aggressive and find the opening pick in the round. I think he went like 9-1, 10-1, something like that on overpass in opening duels. So he's looking for another one. Feeling confident.
I think he might get one as well. Yeah, there it is. Fallen on 3 HP, but his opponent out of the round. It's a favorable trade for Imperial.
paiN always playing for a deficit. Look at Fallen. He's low, but he wants to keep staying involved in the action. He's heading down in towards lowers. He's going to go take a peek from Secret, or maybe even just sit back on Windows stairs in a bit of a safer position. But he's, again, going to get a crack at paiN Gaming before they can even get boots on the ground in the site.
Yeah. Gonna have to be careful if Molly gets tossed in his direction to back out pretty quick. One tick's all it's going to take, but
he's everywhere.
They
You
go
can't escape.
for the dry peak, and it's not going to work against Fallen, not in this form. 9-1. He's dismantling paiN at the moment.
They now have to complete this 3-on-5 on lower. Fallen's still low on the site, so they could clean him up quick smart. Chelo's only at Megaton, but you're already starting to see the rotations out from Imperial. They know that this is a commitment in towards lower.
Fallen waiting patiently to see if anyone's going to push through Decon. This time misses the shot and punished for it by Zevy. But he's traded down by Fur, and the bomb plant is denied by VINI. Imperial, they're going to win another round.
paiN just can't deal with playing from a deficit all the time. Always losing players on their way through the map to Fallen. Got to start dealing with that AWP, or at least cracking down on that CT economy so he can't afford it. Because paiN Gaming, like, they're even trying to make some of these rounds close once they finally get boots on the ground in the site.
Five on the scoreline. TAC timeout comes through already for paiN, so they're feeling the pump at the moment. Their map choice, T-side, not going so well yet. You know, it was an interesting question that Alan asked on the desk to Hedge, where he said, what was the last time that this Imperial core or a couple of these players, what was the last time that actually won on LAN? And I thought that he was going to go ahead and say it was actually 2017 here in Australia for IEM Sydney. But not quite. Here we go, though. Back into round number 7.
Yeah. Fair bit of investment for paiN. Obviously, Hero AK yet again, trying to get involved in the action. A couple of the boys holding on to like 1,200 plus. They definitely want to have a crack at this one. A fair bit of util across the outside. Big wall of smokes. Trying to be utilized by paiN to cross if they can. But just waiting for some kind of reaction out of Imperial. They're expecting the flash play. They're expecting for Fur to get aggressive on outside, but not to be this round. Fallen's down in lower yet again. Just having a bit of a jump spot. paiN just biding their time. Now going to throw a little bit of more util in towards upper, blowing open the door.
Another opener goes the way of Imperial. Fur's locking down out of this time, although he's going to be ramped upon by PKL. Deagles are out and dangerous. Imperial, for the moment, dealing with it adequately. But PKL's going to have another crack, down to 37 HP. Oh, not quite. And unfortunately, comes to rest after a little bit of a push in towards the hell position.
Oh,
this
Zevy.
time, Zevy, though, might be able to give us something.
He's going to link up with hardzao down in lowers. Fallen, playing from decon. Here's all the footsteps. He's going to allow them to go past in towards windows and comm that to his teammates who can crack on with the rotates. They're pretty static still. Not too much movement from the CTs. They're just going to let that plant go down. This round quite winnable now for paiN Gaming.
Yeah, it'd be lovely if hardzao was able to find himself a gun, but it's P250 only. Here's the chance. Chelo, he does have the backup of VINI, and that's actually the killing blow in the round for paiN. 6-1. It sort of feels like we've flipped the script a bit from the first map, where paiN was kind of quite easily, quite comfortably going through the early rounds, and now it's actually Imperial that's doing that.
Having an easier time of things on this CT side. Not too many issues at all. paiN Gaming kind of non-starters on this T side. At least they get that plant down though. With the loss bonus that they built up, plus a bit of cash saved over from the last round, they should be able to reinvest here and keep trying to get themselves into this half.
Those are some cool shades. Oh! You guys all missed it. Literally everybody missed it.
What was it? I missed it too.
He had another pair of shades under the shade. Someone on chat's gonna have to clip that. Stop doing that.
Come on. He's just keen for a drink later on. Oh, he wants 2 drinks. This guy's crazy. Okay.
He wants the beer tower as well, by the looks of
the beer
things.
tower. I used to sell those. It's good. It's good value, honestly. It's good value, beer tower. Not very hygienic though.
Really?
No, definitely not.
Okay, well, the more you know. Back into the swing of things though. We head now into round number 8, and a fair bit of work to do for paiN. They've had a bit of a chat, and hopefully that's going to pay off.
Another opener for Fallen.
I reckon if I was having a chat, I'd probably be saying, let's try to figure out where the AWP is and go the other way. Because at this point, Fallen is an impassable object, really.
Can't keep playing 4v5 as paiN Gaming. They're always just a step behind what Imperial's throwing at them at the moment. Nothing but lobby control. No control outside, no control of anything for paiN. They can't throw an outside wall of smokes because they just don't have enough util. They're gonna give it a crack anyway. They just leave a... Oh no, they did. Sorry, they threw the smoke on the ground under the player on outside. Good old grenade dropping update. So they do throw a full wall of smoke on outside, and now they're going to go contact into ramp. You can see that has pulled Fallen off of the line in ramp. They're going to be given free access here in towards lower.
Oh, how ballsy is Fallen feeling? He thought about it. He really did think about going forward and trying to take the peak as they were dropping into the ramp, but Alex better of it, just comms it over to Chelo, says, mate, it's your job.
Yeah, Vinny's going to go give him a hand as well. No util here for paiN. You can't smoke off decon, you can't smoke off windows, you can't smoke off the doors. You just got to take aim duels here. 15 seconds.
They will get the plant down, but it's not without loss. A 1-for-1. They've all run out of ammo. USP out faster for Chelo, and he'll punish. Skulls now has to step up. PKL, of course, there to assist, but he's the man on the site. He's the one that really needs to double down. And Imperial are just biding their time, waiting for Fallen to come through. PKL will drop. It's another one for Imperial. The crowd appreciates that. They want a map 3.
They got a lot of Imperial fans, and this is the Imperial that you're scared of, you know? Fallen running around on that CT side, gets the AWP up and rolling very, very early on and just starts taking over the game. What's he at now? What are the opening duels? I mean, he was already good last game. I mean, the scoreboard's a bit behind, and he's already 4-0 in opening duels. So I'd say he's probably 5-0 by this point, because he did get an opener in this round, I think, as well. He's just unstoppable. Again, the plant, though, for paiN, with the full loss bonus, means they keep buying in on this T side.
Yeah, paiN just don't really seem to have an answer for that AWP, but they're going to continue to throw themselves at Imperial. Molly doing a lot of work. Fur down to 4 HP. Just gets smoked off in time. Now Bigu out onto the site. Already a couple of good entries from him. But he's on the site solo. He's needing to call the teammates in. Chelo looking for the recontest.
He's got space to come out and fight this player at CT vent here. Could give the numbers back in the favor of Imperial if he gets that one, and then they're able to scale onto the site.
Fur has already gone back into CT spawn though.
Fallen's throwing the one way, but I don't think they're going for this one. And if this was 1.6, I think Fallen could probably wallbang Bigu at CT vent there and maybe try and finish him off, but not to be.
Well, it'd be nice to see a round on the board for paiN Gaming, won't it?
Just good entries from Bigu, and that's something we saw against Wings Up as well. Their upper stakes were very, very nice. Very well drilled. So they double up their rounds. They're in it.
Bit of a handshake there from both teams as they walk away and say, yep, well played. We'll give that one to paiN.
They both want to buy up into the next. I mean, Imperial's money is still relatively good. As they stack up that loss bonus, if they continue to lose rounds, if they keep saving over guns, they're going to effectively get themselves more chances at buy rounds. But paiN, I mean, the double entry does get them pretty good money heading into the next as well. They still got fair good loss bonus behind them, but also retaining 4 guns is great for their economy.
Run it back. Orbs out again for Fallen. Not too much util behind it this time.
He's over towards door this time.
Yeah, more than happy to just set things up relatively default. Bit of presence over toward outer. Bigu
Scuttered it again.
Look on Stylo, but
how does he keep winning these opening doors?
He's all over the place.
Yeah, he's done it at ramp this time in towards door. He's done it at hut. He's done it up on outside towards silo. He's gotten an opening kill in almost every part of the map now. Got to be incredibly frustrating to play against. Another 4v5 for paiN.
Difficult to play against, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's even meant to be, guys. See what VINI and chelo are going to be able to do. It's a nice trade in from Hard and Zevy, actually, which swings it back enough that paiN can now feel as though they can contest. Bolt in the critical position, though. Maybe a one and done. Maybe he can get more. Bit of a cheeky angle, but he's out of the picture. Now it's on to chelo, and that's a sharp shot from Bigu.
He's got a molly. Both of these players super low. He just walks straight through the Anexpo.
Yeah.
With Tetris. Oh, it's messy from Burr. Good trade from Hard. Good protocols, just swinging off the player, making contact at Tetris, and paiN Gaming get themselves another.
Nervous moments on the side of paiN, but they are able to get it done. What do you reckon's the pass score on this T side for them? We've obviously watched a lot of paiN on Nuke. They need 6.
Yeah, 5 or 6. I don't know, I don't know how Imperial's going to go on the T side, because I felt like their T side at Overpass was a bit hit or miss.
Not sure about that one. Oh, now there's 2 of them.
They're breeding up there, but maybe they shouldn't be.
No. Jeez. The things we get up to down under. What a strange bunch. Awkward buy here for Imperial. Going for a bit of a half buy.
AWP for Fallen is obviously the main thing you're looking at for Imperial to do some damage here. Little bit of investment from some of the other boys, but they're looking for a buy-in towards round number 12 if this one doesn't go well. paiN, this is their chance to get back into the half. They can't afford to slip up here. Walk through outside. Bolt's trying to jump spot from Unbreakable.
Not sure he's seen too much there. And paiN have gotten across.
Yeah, it's the good old 1-4. Skulls in the backside of lobby is going to be on the late lurk, trying to control the rotations into vent, or perhaps going late into ramp. The rest of paiN working in tandem to go in towards that lower bomb site, take control of the critical areas like vents, decon, control room, then get that post plant for themselves. Still plenty of util for them to lock the CTs out of Megaton.
Straight into that B bomb site. Barely any noise made by paiN. Now they're going to break open control room windows, but it's too late for Imperial with that info coming through. It'll be a 5-on-5 retake if they even want to go for it. I'm not sure that you do. They've got no defuse kits. They've got no util.
They definitely save the AWP and the rifle, but the rest of them, I mean, you just look for damage here. Hello.
Well, that's damage of the wrong variety if you're an Imperial fan.
Skulls sitting on lobby. Up on the roof there. There's a player in the back of warehouse. He's twisted his ankle there, so that's not good. Got to take a bit of a sit down.
Yeah, another one of those kind of weird rounds where...
Hello.
Both teams kind of just handshake on the way out and say...
Chelo, if you like. Should have said chelo. That would have been funnier. That would have been really funny. All right.
I think that was more of a pity laugh than anything else.
Yeah, I had a few of those. That's actually not too bad for Imperial. Come away with the MP9, come away with an AK picked up by chelo. So it's going to be a good buy into the next. Easier round for paiN Gaming to get though. That's going to build up their money. Look at their cash. It's pretty good on this T side. They can continue fighting for this half.
It really is a different brand of Counter-Strike being brought, isn't it? It's kind of crazy to look at the discrepancy between some of the matches we've seen earlier here in ESL Challenger Melbourne and what we're actually getting in the grand final. Two teams that seem to know each other relatively well. Bigu is able to confirm the kill onto Bolt. So this is actually the first time in quite a long time that paiN have really started with a very early frag for themselves.
Yeah, they haven't had many opening advantages, so
yeah,
they need to try and convert this 5-on-4 if they can. They've picked up Bolt over towards Squeaky. Now they've gone and taken ramp room, so it's looking good for him. PKL still got presence on the outside, but most people should be well aware that he likes to lurk around there. Fallen taking a little bit of a geese.
Oh, great angle for Fer to find a fight with an MP9 from. He's going to be able to get another one, another bite at the cherry. Excellent util usage from him as well is going to lock paiN in a ramp for a while. Fallen on the other side of the map. He took a couple of slow rounds, but now he's picking it back on up. Chelo waiting for that next player to come up the ladder. The bomb is dropped in an awful spot for paiN.
Not sure what we're seeing here for paiN. Zevy trying to drag him, kicking and screaming back into this round, but VINI on the ladder doing his best ladder goat impression. Hardzao has got the bomb in tow, having to think about a rotation down in towards lower through ramp perhaps, or maybe just a save. No, back into upper he goes.
Doesn't really have too much time left to work with here, so it's going to have to be pretty clean on the way in. I think he might have been spotted there as well by Fallen. Everyone with the guns trained on Heaven. Util's headed in that direction as well. He'll chance the bomb plant on A, but the push comes through. Just backing off, dispatched off now. hardzao! This could be the clutch of the grand final. 1-on-3 against Fallen, who's been sublime thus far. He's done it! That's the big one for paiN. Fallen not too pleased with it, nor are the rest of Imperial, as you would be. It's the first real big clutch moment we've had in the grand final.
Big round for it as well. That resets Imperial's economy. They were having a really tough time in that round. That round was falling apart for paiN. I don't know if we were seeing nerves or exhaustion, perhaps, after however many maps. But that round was looking very disjointed on the T side. They needed that big play to kind of dig them out of things.
Yep.
Chelo's gone for the glass cannon.
And now they've actually got a chance of pulling ahead in the first half as well. Obviously, money's not looking too great on the CT side. Bit of momentum flows back over to paiN. If they can get it done here, equalize at 6-7. It doesn't feel as though it's out of the realms of possibility that they could get to 8, and then we'd be telling a bit of a different story heading into the second half than what it felt like we might earlier on.
Creep through outside.
Yeah, awkward angle for Fer with an MP9. It's just maybe a little bit too far. And that's what I'm talking about. The AK gonna reign supreme.
Yeah, paiN not interested in secret. They want to wrap over towards warehouse side. Chelo zoomed in. He's looking into his telescope. How the hell has he gotten out of there? VINI's bailed him out of trouble from Heaven. 2 quick headshots on the Deagle. And now a man advantage for Imperial.
Yeah, another spanner in the works for paiN.
Look where the bomb is. They got to go get the bomb from warehouse. PKL's got a long way to go. Bloody hell. All the way from outside. He's finally going to go pick that up, but Chelo's guarding it.
Skulls does a good job again of holding on to Lobby. He feels like he's probably just been sitting there the whole game.
Pretty much.
Been getting a bit of work done, though.
Oh, how's he gotten that? Sneaky bugger.
Oh, he hasn't gotten out with it, though. It is picked back up by Bigu. 3-on-2, and time of the essence. They're not going to be able to get a bomb plant here. There's no way. They're not even going to get into the site. A massive round from VINI. And Imperial strike right back.
Messy rounds. I agree. Violin over cello. Yeah, that's a man of culture.
I'm actually a viola fan, personally.
What is that?
You wouldn't know. You need to be cultured. Nice double headshot from VINI, and he even sort of chimed in with that third toward the end there as well.
No. Limited util here for paiN Gaming. They're going to try and force into it. Get themselves a crack at round number 15. AWP on Zevy. They've got no util at all on Nuke T side. What are they going to do? This has got to be like a ramp or an uppers contact. Zevy finds the opener, though.
Yeah, maybe with a 4-on-5.
Look at this aggression indoor.
Swings it back a little bit. No one actually watching this door position just yet. They're not in. Zevy is able to trade, but not for 2. Oh, it's gotten messy.
VINI again, going massive.
He tries to get out, but can't. Skulls. Just one too many members of paiN waiting there. Now it's on to Fallen again. And this would be a big round to clutch up. He can't. PKL, he's only got 2 kills on the map so far, but that was an impactful one.
Gets paiN the next round and does reset the CT money, I'm pretty sure. So that's going to make it most likely a neck and neck half. paiN with some massive plays. VINI's really digging deep for this one as well. Last couple of rounds, he's been going massive for Imperial. There's the buy on through. Pretty limited util. They actually have much better money than I expected. They've got a couple of A1Ss in there at least. MP9, and again, the AWP on Fallen. No util for him, though.
3 players in ramp?
I mean, they're going to go for this aggression into lobby. They can't play the mid to late round. They got to go and take duels and find some advantage early on there.
Oh, Skulls.
paiN can't trade that.
Wants to get in front of that smoke, but does just clip him on the way through. This time it's a numbers disadvantage for paiN. Nade goes through. A couple of players down now as well, with Fallen grabbing another pick elsewhere on the map. What a half from Fallen.
100%. Couple of the Imperial guys having a really great half. Chelo aggressing through secret. Trying to have a look at Zevy, who's got the bomb on outside. If that bomb gets dropped on outside again, I'd say that's done and dusted for paiN Gaming.
You know, I look at the scorelines, though, of the players, and I think when you see that, you'd probably expect maybe even a better half than 9-6.
Some of these big plays and clutches have really dragged paiN Gaming back into the half. They're going to try to complete a 3-on-5 here coming out uppers.
Well, gonna have to go for it. It is the last round of the half. Bolt's not connected on by a molly, so he's happy to just sit here back behind the vent and wait for that slow creep in from paiN. This could not be a better setup for Imperial. Really gone quite poorly for paiN there, unfortunately, and I think we might end up just seeing that 9th popped up on the scoreboard for Imperial. A good solid first half in their attempt to get through to map 3.
To the sun.
Well, it doesn't look like we're having too much luck with the case openings in the crowd so far, but hopefully we'll have a bit more luck getting through to map number 3. Let's see if we get something here. Is it a knife? No, it doesn't look like it, but it's pistol round time. Imperial and paiN heading into the second half of map 2. Imperial got off to a good start on CT side. paiN maybe salvaged enough though. 6 rounds, we'll see if they can get it done now on CT.
Chelo looking for a pick with that P250 off the top of the silo. Gonna change the elevation, head back down towards the lower angles, maybe try to size up T-Red and pick that player in towards Warehouse. Hard to win a duel with the P250 though. At that kind of range, it can goosh if you're far enough away, and the first bullet accuracy not as good as the USP that the CTs are given.
Don't mind the boos, the crowd just lost their ball.
Thrown it over into the neighbor's fence, and I don't know, is the neighbor in a good mood today? Looks
Yes.
like it, yep. You get it back.
Oh, they've thrown it back again. It's just a game at this point.
Well, Imperial throwing it straight down Secret here. Skulls has found one over the top of that smoke, so a man disadvantage. That's the bomb as well. They got to go back and recover that. That's been thrown at the top of Secret, unfortunately. Imperial looking for a pick out upper now.
Yeah, luckily Fer was there to go ahead and grab it. Not a bad setup right now for paiN. They've got members in the right places and they're hitting their shots as well. Bigu from CT spawn is really locking down outer. Skulls has dropped though, and we're back into the A bomb site. Numbers disadvantage for Imperial, but they get the bomb plant down. There's not a huge amount to get back into this site with for paiN. There's no smokes, just the flash.
Yeah, PKL's flash through heaven. Try to help Zevy get out as the others go through Annex.
This is going to be a big fight to take for Bolt. If he can't win this duel, then the fight is lost for Imperial. VINI now has to do it alone, and that's why it was so important for Bolt to at least get one. A 1-on-2 required. There's a defuse kit available. VINI! He can spot him round the corner. Where's the cover? Zevy in the 1-on-1. He's run out of time now. VINI has done it, I think. Yes, he has. The kit was not retrieved.
That's massive from VINI. Another big play from him. He's having a hell of a game here on Nuke. And that's the T-side pistol going over to Imperial. Now they're going to hit the double digits, get their economy off to a good start, and that's worrisome for paiN Gaming. They want to just lock this grand final down, simple and easy.
Yeah, it's going to be anything but now, and to be fair, it was anything but the last time we watched them play on Nuke as well. When they were playing against Wings Up, it was a really tight contest, had to be pushed through to OT. It looks like paiN at least doesn't like to do it easily on Nuke.
Forced up from paiN, looking to try to keep contesting this half. All the smokes have gone awry on outside, unfortunately. One of them definitely hasn't hit the mark, so there's a big gap in those smokes. Tees can't really cross anymore, so they're going to slink back away towards lobby side and try a different avenue of approach. Smoke to front of Squeaky. Imperial back in lobby now.
Yeah, hardzao just on that pixel gap, watching to see if he's going to see any players crossing. Smoke in hand, will get tossed down as soon as he gets any info. And Imperial are taking it slow, as we have become accustomed to. There's a bit of room to work though for VINI here on Squeaky. He's actually gotten his way out onto the site as well. Go down the vent, could take the fight on A, could die to PKL with the CZ. Gives paiN a chance in this round. The force buy in maybe hasn't quite worked out the way they wanted it to. Good recovery from Imperial. It's down to hardzao, but at that range, an MP9 leaves a bit to be desired. It's another one up for Imperial.
Yeah, they pick up a couple of those AKs as well, keeping the economy nice and clean. 11-6 for Imperial, now heading into an anti-eco. They're in pole position here on Nuke. Really fighting for this series in the grand final. Overpass definitely could have gone their way, but paiN ground it all the way back. Showed that resilience. Let's see if they can do it on CT this time. They did it on the T side of Overpass. Need one more round at least for their economy to recover, but that's where I hope that they're going to start putting some rounds on.
Faster play this time from Imperial. They're really not messing about anymore. 2 for 1 on the entry, but Bigu chimes in with a cheeky one from on top of Hart. PKL can't get anything done out the smoke. Again, it's just hardzao. That's a faster round. Maybe the fastest round of the grand final so far.
Yeah.
It's gone the way of Imperial. 12-6 now. Oh, what's he got? What's he got, everybody? Was it a knife? A gun? You guys are useless. He got something good.
They're happy with that. It's got to be at least a red.
Yeah.
It's a blue.
A blue?
You guys have got whatever.
Bit excited for a blue.
Sorry guys, I'm colorblind, but in hearing.
Oh, that's not good. Not good for paiN at least. It's great for Imperial.
Another opening man advantage for them. Had no issues coming by them on the CT side, so it's good to see them kick off a man advantage on the T side. But if you're a paiN Gaming fan, you're getting nervous. They're running out of time here, boys. 3 on outside, joined up by Bolt, so the majority of Imperial now shifting into this 1-4 yet again. VINI left on the lurk behind Lobby, into Squeaky. Imperial taking their time on outside. Surely it's going to be the wall of smoke across so that they don't get picked by PKL or Zevy.
Ooh. Even still, Imperial standing still, trying to make paiN think. Get inside their own heads. falln's going to line up a little bit of util here and now, in onto that A-bomb site. That might be the go signal for Imperial. The slow creep starts. PKL, good for one, but nice spacing, good trade. Fur continues to keep that man advantage on the side of Imperial, and it just gets better and better. Another one for VINI.
2-on-4. hardzao alone on this lowest site.
Yeah, he'll be the difference maker, if anything, for
I think
paiN.
Imperial are just going straight back up into up bar. Zevy alone on the site. Must go massive for paiN.
He's got the first already. The jump up onto Hut, not a bad choice, but Zevy's gone inside. Didn't land the connection and not aware of Fur above him. Bomb plant's gonna go down just in time.
Oh, they ran it right down to the wire again, Imperial, but this time staying composed.
Look what's new. Imperial have been using every ounce of time that's been made available to them. hardzao just gonna look to save here.
Is that a good skin? That looks pretty nice.
Well,
Money's great for Imperial right now.
Yeah, it's starting to look more and more likely that Imperial's just going to quite easily push this one through to a third.
Juggling the AWP away. That's good, making sure Zevy won't have access to that. Been a bit flat from the individuals on paiN. Some of the highest rated players in the tournament so far are the paiN Gaming guys, but they're all not having a great game of Nuke right now. There's no real standout. Maybe Bigu has had a good round or two. Come on, show the camera, mate.
Nah. Defeated. Once again.
The house always wins.
13-6, the scoreline. Imperial getting mighty close to 16. There's an M4 out for hardzao. Of course, he saves it through from the last round, but the rest of the squad just down to pistols here for paiN. It's been a real dismantling of Nuke from Imperial.
Yeah, not a close game at the moment. First, found one on outside. PKL goes down early.
Bigger goes to go ahead and collect that smoke. It's not really going to save skulls. Everything about this round just seems to be favoring Imperial quite comfortably in the end. VINI, he will lose his life, and that's an AK for Bigu. Oh!
Hold on.
Hang on for a moment. Got an AK in hand, an M4 as well for hardzao.
First sending it down secret.
It's a 2-on-3. It's definitely doable for paiN, but just not sure they're in the right spot to make an impact in this round. The bomb, though, is still on outer, so...
Imperial are very split up.
It's pretty hard to tell.
There are opportunities in this round. Both of paiN have the rifles, despite the fact that this was a bit of a save. There are opportunities. This is down to timing mostly this round.
falln really does not want to make a misstep here. He'll get across okay.
Gonna link up with Fur.
Big fight for Fur right here. And he makes it look easy. Wasn't really much of a fight in the end.
And Bolt's, I think, now gonna, off the back of that, hold the cross to the door. Should be able to pick Bigu, most likely. Bigu not going for it. He's got no kit anyway. Wants to try to hold on to the AK. Might even catch bolts here in the backside of Squeaky. Can't see him though.
Oh. Bolt's just a little bit too late to catch the fleeting feet of Bigu.
Oh, he's twisted his ankle. Missed the ladder. It's all good. 1 HP. Calculated. He knew he had enough.
1 HP wonder, that's what we want. But it's not going to be the round win for paiN, and unfortunately, that is not at all what they're looking for. Imperial will be up to 14 rounds.
Yeah, paiN, oh, they're going to hunt him down. HE, a little short.
Even with the flash fully connecting, Bigu's still able to find that frag and keep himself alive. So a little bit of a wooden spoon prize for paiN.
It's the last chance to get back in here for paiN. Otherwise, we're going over to Dust 2, which will be a repeat of what we had in the group stage.
Yeah,
paiN Gaming kind of slapped them around on Dust 2, but I'm wondering how much of that was a map-specific thing versus a form-specific thing, because Imperial on the first day looked nothing like they've been playing today in the semi-final, and at least here on Nuke.
Yeah, I mean, they even got taken to 16-13 by Vertex.
Yes, which we're playing, it was a 2 stand-in Vertex.
paiN have started to make some inroads earlier in this round, and they're going to make life a little more difficult for Imperial. Now, getting a taste of their own medicine in a sense, right? Because Imperial had a lot of opening picks on that CT side. Now they're the ones having to play this round out 4 on 5.
See if they can make a run at it. chelo checking out HUD. Spam almost connects with Zevy, who's looking for another pick in lobby, further extending paiN's advantage. Needs to play with confidence.
And he is. He's gone straight into Squeaky. He's not shying away from any of these fights.
paiN on the off angle. Trying to catch Fur here as Fallen walks across the secret. Bomb is still in the backside of lobby though, so chelo's responsible for getting that involved in the round. Great timing on the peak from paiN.
Really nice timing. Zevy hits a pretty good shot onto chelo as well. The Orcs reigning supreme in this round. Fallen.
Nice couple of shots.
It's probably a good thing Zevy took him out there. It was starting to look a bit worrisome. Here we go. What is it? Oh, that's cringe.
Terrible.
That's such a shame.
Quit while you're behind, I guess.
I think the head is already well gone. Yeah. 14-7. It's a long road ahead for paiN, but at least they've got a bye.
Door blown open by Imperial, trying to draw out CT utility. If they can. Nice HE nade onto 2 of the players. Imperial looking to bust, and they found a good timing to do it. A 1-for-1. Bigu now trapped in the corner.
Yeah, Bolt's already down the vent alongside one of his teammates as well. It's chelo leading that charge into B. Hard. He's actually going to watch the push in. Ooh. But Fallen's too good. Now it's onto Zevy. He's getting shot from below. Imperial, an absolute masterclass in this round, have just picked paiN apart. Bigu's not going to get it done. Nor is Skulls. Great double from Fur. And that puts Imperial on map point. We might finally get a 3rd map here at ESL Challenger Melbourne.
Been waiting a little while. paiN Gaming, I don't know what their buy's going to look like in this round. I know their loss bonus is good. They're going to take a tack time out and have a chat about it. It's a long road back into this game. 60 side comeback so difficult, especially when Imperial are in this form. I don't think it's happening. Maybe they can pick up a couple of rounds on the way back in towards Dust 2 and build the confidence back up, because I don't know what's happened to some of these individuals. A very, very quiet map from paiN, who was having a great game on Nuke previously. Skulls is quiet too. I agree.
15 up for Imperial. 1 round from pushing us away to map number 3. That would be Dust 2.
We got the minor at least. That's something.
Indeed. That's going to be a good one. Already an opening frag though for Bolts and Imperial. They look like they're going to get this one done pretty cleanly indeed. Single digits only for paiN on Nuke. Their own map choice. Bigu, he's got a 1-for-1. Fallen does drop though, so we are back to an even scenario now.
This is where Bolts wants to activate. I think he's holding hands with VINI and Hut here. Skulls, oh, I don't think that's the timing he was looking for. Maybe it is.
Maybe it is. It is, though. Again, at the cost of one of his teammates. No kill comes for free right now, and Skulls is going to be checked from below. Bolts might have got it done. Hardzao with an AWP to try to clutch it out for paiN to keep them alive on Nuke. He's actually taking a long time to get to the A side.
Molotov into heaven. Flash onto Annex side just to be able to provide safety on the cross. chelo getting that bomb down, linking up with Bolts on the side, and Hard now making his moves towards Annex, but he's just been smoked off.
Gone for the M4. Through Annex is going to be the option of choice.
15 bullets, no
Smokes
reload.
Down.
The kit's on top of Hart. I don't think he's getting that.
No, I don't think so either. Double stack behind the silo right now. He's waiting patiently inside that smoke, but it's not going to give him any advantage. And now, time really is running out. Hard getting more and more desperate, and that is it. 16 on the board for Imperial. And we'll get our first third mapper of ESL Challenger Melbourne.
What a resurgence. I don't know what they were going to do after that overpass loss, but their nuke was very, very nice. Now we look towards Dust 2, though. That's going to be the rematch of the group stage here in the grand final. A best of one for ESL Challenger Melbourne.
A big one for both these two teams. Let's find out how it is going to pan out right after the break.